G'day guys, Roddy from the Leather Trading Company. So today I have a journal that we've designed in Sydney, New South Wales, Gladesville, and it is a beautiful small 6x4 inch leather journal with a rusty lock. It's got a leather string binding, and I'll open it up in a sec, but better than that, I want to show you how it's made. So you can have a quick look there. It's got lined and unlined. You can choose any paper you like, or you can order it from us. And we also sell the templates. You can get the template in PDF, or you can get it sent to you like that. So that's the entire piece there. So I'll just bring this back up, and off we go. So you can order this from us. It's just got the ready-made holes for you there, pre-drilled if you want to call it that. There's a few there. It's a piece of square. So what do you need? Firstly, get yourself a leather that you love, that you want to work with. So I like this buffalo rusty one here. It's quite nice. But today I'm going to use an oil pull-up hide. I love oil pull-up. See that? You can see the oil being pulled up as you press on it. Okay, so we'll use that. I've got a little piece there that will be big enough to put this here. So I'm going to turn now and get into position and make this journal for you. So as you can see, you want to minimize your wastage, and in doing that, just find a piece of hide that is something you don't want to throw away, and then grab yourself, I don't know if you have this tool here, and it'll make, especially on the oil pull up, it will make a really strong line so that you can cut. Here we go. Keep it flat. And as you can see, the cardboard that we supply is thick enough to, without it being folded or bent, and then just run your scroller around the hole punch areas. There we go. Okay, take that off. And you can see here that your drawing is quite clear. I'll just put that there. You can see the lines across there where your punches need to be. And I'll proceed to cutting this now. So grab yourself, two most important things. Get yourself a steel rule that is longer than what you need to cut, and nothing beats a Stanley knife for me. You can get all your flashy knives, they look good, but when you want to get the job done, really there's only a Stanley knife. There you go. There you go, clean off. Turn that around. However you want to cut, there's no process to cutting, just make sure you cut on the line. That's two. And three. Okay, so now that you have, that's the entire journal cover. Don't waste any of these pieces of leather. You may end up using them one day. And now you need, when you punch, I don't like punching in any of these mats, even if these mats are repairable. You want to try and get as much life out of your mat as possible. So this is better. Look at that, it's about 4.5, 5 mil. And here we go. So I'll punch these at speed. Any hammer will do. I've got this flashy one. If anyone's watched my videos, this is a stunner, this one. Very, very heavy. and you can feel the weight behind it. So let's punch all these holes now. That's 1, 2, 3, and so on. Okay, let's see that. Okay, now next. So you can cut your paper to any size you like. This is, we've pre-cut these, and you can see we've just made a whole bunch here. And the genius about this journal is if I take this apart, I did these yesterday, it's just pieces of paper. Okay, so just to be clear, just cut, so this was cut from a larger A4 and we cut these to size. Best way to do it is to fold the amount you want and then place it down heavy. We'll put a heavy weight and then cut down, because when you fold paper, they don't come out perfectly straight. So fold the amount you want and then cut it to size. We've done the same thing here. So it's all just recycled paper. And you could staple this if you want, but I think you don't need to, because I'll show you, we've got elastic. And we supply all these elastics. If you're going to order from us the entire kit, you can buy it. We'll give you the elastic, we'll give you everything. So we'll continue with this. The next thing, which you might not have, but we do also supply, is these gorgeous, look at this stunning lock. So with the lock, again, get yourself an anvil and any metal really, and I'm just going to get a couple of rivets. You can hear the noise in the background. Which one am I going to use? Here we go. So just a couple of these there. Now all you need to do here, and I'll bring this closer, is put your rivet. I like to use the male side going in, facing upwards, and I'll put the second one here. Drop that. Now some people will use this anvil here that keeps the curve. I'm not interested in doing that today, but you can get these. You can Google it. You can get them separate, anvils or large. Now place your lock always with the hole facing outwards, never on the inside. If you face that in, how's the lock going to fit in? So it's easy to know which side it goes. Just make sure that little loop is on the outside. These automatically go in like a glove. Open it a little more and drop that. There you go. You can see that's really, really tight fit. And here's the punch. I'm going to give it a slight tap. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Move it out of the way. And there we go. You'll find that it's really flat. That's the way you want it in a journal. Very, very flat there. Okay. Drop that back, flip it over. You'll grab yourself a couple more rivets. And we supply all these again if you buy the kit. So again, male side through the back. We're going to flatten this here and keep that there. There it is, and that's stunning there. Okay, as long as that's flat, you can see it's laying flat. All right, now, if you want to use a different leather for the binding, you can. I've got these pre-made. Aren't they stunning? It's a lighter color. I do love the contrast. Now this you won't see, you'll only see these two holes will reveal the leather binding, but if you wanted to, I've got a piece of hide here. The best way to do it, especially if you've got your own leather and you only have that one color, is you grab the hide that you worked with originally. So say it's that one there. Grab yourself a long steel rule, the longest you have. 30 centimeters is not going to give you an accurate string. You want it to be as straight as possible. And very, very important, if you're going to cut and you want to cut accurately, reset your blade. So snap the old blade and start again. So there we go. I just wasted a couple. See that? How awesome is that? So two fell out of that. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm just going to run as long as I can. I think that's plenty. You can see almost the end of that. And there's going to be, unfortunately, some wastage when you want to have a string. There we go. With the sharper blade, see that? Straight away, very lightly, it'll cut. Okay, so this is your waist. And then you can start. And I would do it about 3 mil, and I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to use my eye. That looks good. Okay. That's your leather string. Quite strong. There's the hide right there, the full grain on the dark side. Okay. Now, again, quite simple. Cut yourself a point so you can thread this. There you go, if you can see that. And so you only want to show, this string will only show between these two notches there. So I know what to do. If you're going to do that, you just got to start it from one side, bring it through. Okay, and you can go the other side and bring it through as well. Now, our pre-prepared journal inserts are right here. You can choose from, we can make this for you, or we can give them to you separately in the correct sizes with the elastic band. That's the elastic that goes through it there. It just goes between the two centers. Now, I can call this the most trickiest part of the journal, but this is a simple journal to make. So now what you have to do is you've got to tighten your, simply tie this down, but you want to make sure that that elastic is in a V shape. That means that you've put a lot of pressure on there, and then give it any type of knot. There's no need for a complicated or pretty knot. Just give it a nice knot, a tight one, it won't get out. And then grab your scissors, cut the edge. There you go, there's a bit more left right there. And keep it nice and clean. Now all you want to do here is just give your journal some shape, and the best way to do that is to grab your hammer and lightly tap. There we go. And then fold again, close, and like just press. With the oil, you can just press on that. And you have yourself a stunning 6x4-inch lockable and refillable leather journal.